Gamebreakers is home to everything esports and basketball. Let's break the game.
Welcome to the Gamebreakers, episode 3. My name is Dave Finley. I'm your host, and this is my co-host, Cam.
Got an exciting episode today. We're going to have Alex Johnson, FIBA 3x3 star. He actually played in our tournament, represented Team Canada, so definitely looking forward to that interview.
Superman!
But we're gonna talk about some of the NBA news that's going on right now to start it off. So
yeah.
The first thing we want to talk about, and it's something that me and Dave have been kind of wondering, off camera, but we'd love to talk about it on camera, is who's going to be the new face of the NBA? Who do you think is going to be that guy that LeBron James and Steph Curry can pass the torch to?
Yeah, they need to figure this out because I really feel like not so much with Steph Curry, more with LeBron, that he's on his way out of the game in the next couple of years, but Curry still looks young. Curry looks like he could probably still ball for another maybe 5-10 years, He
looks great out there. He's still shooting the ball.
He does, yeah. And he's
the beginning of the season, if you told me the Warriors would be doing as well as they have been, a team that they have, I probably would say they wouldn't be. Yep. But he's just such a great leader, and he's just doing some amazing things on the floor. I almost wonder, sorry to get off topic a little bit, but I almost wonder if LeBron and Curry switch teams, how the Lakers would be doing and how the Warriors would be doing. Maybe we could talk about that later. But
yeah, no, that's a cool aspect to look at. And, it's really cool. Yeah, man, there's a lot going on, and especially over the holidays, basketball on Christmas Day is one of my favorite times to watch basketball. I love watching the games. And San Antonio Spurs played the Knicks. Minnesota Timberwolves played Dallas Mavericks. Like, that was absolutely a game. Philadelphia played Boston. LA played Golden State. So this is what we're talking about here. Like, if LA and Golden State played on Christmas Day, what would happen if Curry was on the Lakers and LeBron was on the Golden State Warriors?
It would honestly be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And not to bash LeBron at all, but what Curry has in common with some of the old school players is he's played with the same team the whole time. Mind you, there's been some years where they've been stacked like the Avengers, But I mean, before they brought Kevin Durant on board, I mean, I don't fault them for putting together a great team, and
they really did.
Amazing leader.
They got another ring,
and it's a great story because Curry was an underdog guy. He did not play for a big school. He played at Davidson. He used to play in Toronto. This is taking it way back, but his dad used to play for the Raptors, and Steph used to play rep ball out this way, and he was dominating. And then for years we didn't hear about Steph. Well, like, he was killing our league. Where'd this guy go?
Yeah.
And then as you guys saw, he blew up in Davidson, and just the rest is history.
Just went
legendary career.
Yeah. And it's awesome. And now to find the new faces of the league, it's like, well, who are they going to pick? I really see them going for like Wembanyama, let's say, and young guys like that, and Tatum, because those two right there, I think if they did a proper job with the media and shoe deals and crazy things like they did for MJ, or they did for AI, or they did for Vince, or they did for all these past legends that played ball, and like all these legacies that are left behind. If they did that with Tatum and Wembanyama, I would be feeling so much more comfortable knowing that the game is in a good spot. Right now, I just don't think it is.
Me too. It's not in the spot that we would likely like it to be.
Yeah.
But the thing is with Wembanyama is he's scary good.
He is.
He's averaging 24, 10, and 3, and he's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
And the way he's shooting the ball from 3 is he's lights out from 3.
Yeah.
You could tell he's really benefiting from mentorship, from
Chris Paul
and Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's really helping him, man.
And
he's giving him confidence, more confidence.
It's true. And if you're a sponge with Chris Paul and if you listen to what he's saying and not how he's saying it, because sometimes people get offended by him, you could really blow up. Look at Shea.
Yeah.
Shea was really a sponge with him back on OKC.
Yeah.
Or they were
I forgot
or LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were teammates, and Shea really bought into what he was saying and really learned from his mentorship.
Yeah,
and
no doubt.
Before you knew it, that big trade happened with Paul George and Kawhi.
Yeah,
for Shea. And then at that point, we knew Shea was stamped.
Oh, huge. That's what Dwayne was talking about.
Dwayne was talking about that last week. And what Dwayne was talking about last week that I really thought was interesting too was he learned from, he said Rod Strickland, growing up in New York. So he learned his game from Rod Strickland. And he learned that system and then taught other guys how to play like Rod Strickland.
Kyrie plays like Rod.
And that's what I was going to say. So Rod Strickland learned or taught Kyrie too. So when these guys were growing up, Kyrie learned a lot of his skills from Rod Strickland. So little did we know that they were both learning from the same sensei, learning their game from the same guy.
Yeah, Miyagi-Do.
Miyagi-Do, right?
No, yeah, man.
And it's amazing to see how their games have developed.
Yeah,
so,
for sure, for sure. Injuries, man. We've had a couple bad injuries. I never like to talk about injuries because I'm a big believer in manifesting, and I just want to keep that away from the players. I want the best health for all players. But Wagner went down with a bad knee injury.
With the Magic.
Yeah, with the Magic. And let's talk about Ja Morant. He just went down with another hip injury. You see that fall? It was loud.
This is
insane.
I feel bad for Ja.
I do, because
changes his image.
Yeah.
You know, not hanging around the guys that had guns and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So the guy genuinely has bought into what the NBA has wanted him to do, and now the poor guy can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
So hopefully moving forward, he can bounce back from that and hopefully have a rest of the season injury.
When you're not that jacked, like he's not that jacked of a dude. He's not. He's skinny, you know. So when you're jumping up that high in the air, you got to be careful coming back down. And that's what happened. He tried to jump too high, Buddy blocked him, and he fell backwards right on his hip.
Exactly.
Brutal injury, man.
I know he doesn't want to take it to the cup as much. He even said a few weeks ago, late last year, that he wasn't going to dunk anymore. And then the next game, he does that double pump in traffic. So
that was the
when you have that kind of ability, it's just too hard to resist taking it in there. But you're right, he's got to be careful.
Yeah, you got to be careful. And you know, to being a high flyer is okay. Yeah, we love that. We need you guys. We need people like Ja Morant in the league right now with all the shooting happening. It's like we need guys like that. But at the same time, got to be careful.
Yeah, it's phenomenal to see what he's doing, and sky's the limit for Ja as soon as he gets healthy.
Yep. Yeah, cool, man. That's awesome. And you know, so it's really going down, and the NBA is on fire right now. Let's switch gears a little bit, go back into the esports side of things. NBA 2K is just a topic that I love to talk about. NBA 2K is one of those games that I will play every single day of my life at least once. You know, even if it's for 20 minutes. I love the aspect of the game. The city that they brought in online in my career mode is absolutely cool. There's just so much cool things you can do within that game. Not only on the professional side, not only just having fun, but on the professional side of things as well. Like how they've structured the whole NBA 2kL. It's the actual NBA 2K league. So NBA teams like Golden State, the Raptors, they all have an actual gaming team as well that's rostered on their roster. So the guy who owns the Raptors could actually trade the gaming roster just like he trades the Raptors. It's absolutely insane. So the NBA 2KL is doing some very big things with that league. It's been consistently growing. I love 2K. What about you?
I love 2K too. I know when 2K first came out, the new edition first came out, people were kind of complaining a bit because they thought
the shooting mechanics
were too difficult. And with the shooting mechanics, I'm going to complain a little bit too because whenever I visit Dave, we play 2K online, and in terms of dribbling and craftiness, I really do a great job with that.
I do.
But my release needs work. I need to practice a bit more on my jump shooting. So when we play,
I try to tell him to use the joystick. He doesn't listen. He uses square. He taps square for shooting.
It's what I know. It's what I know. But when we play rookie, you know, like you don't have to be for those of you guys who play, you don't have to be as wet on rookie.
Yeah.
So I could really get busy in rookie. Yeah. Once we play pro. Once we play All-Star, actually, then it's a different story.
A whole different breed.
We had this thing where I would play with the Celtics, and I'd usually win. But this last time I played against Dave, he cooked
3 games in a row.
He cooked me 3 games in a row.
Yeah, that was good.
Definitely got to work on that green release. What is coming?
Tatum is nasty in that game, though. That's like when you're the Celtics, I get scared, you know, because I know Tatum just makes things happen in that game that's like so unbelievable. Like, how did that even happen?
Their defense is so good too, just like in real life. So you just have to kind of just be in someone's vicinity, and you can get that ball.
Yeah, no doubt. And you know, the 2KL is like an amazing league. They're doing great things, like I was saying. So like we have fun playing it, but I would love to like get a whole team together, like make a Gamebreakers team and actually start competing in the NBA 2KL. Like that's my goals. That's my vision. I'd love to see a team play from Canada, not just the Uprising. That's all we have.
I'd honestly love that too. If you're a serious gamer out there, guys, and you would like to play on a team, let us know, because we're looking for some solid players.
Yeah, 100%.
Take it to the next level.
We're gonna get people streaming on our platform. We're gonna get players playing games on our platform, and we're gonna end up putting a team together and then enter you guys into bigger tournaments and pay for your guys' full ride to get to that tournament and everything. So it's gonna be the official Gamebreakers team, and I really think we could do a good job with that, guys, because I know some pretty insane gamers. You know, not just including my 11-year-old kid, but I know some amazing gamers that I've met through my years of playing online, and I think we could put together a pretty crazy team.
Couldn't agree with you more. And we definitely have some exciting plans for the future in terms of what we want to do with esports and, you know, how we want to show it to our viewers, and even some show ideas that we got cooking up. So,
yeah, the segments. I would love to dive right into that with you guys, but you know, with these kind of things, we have to just kind of chill and make sure nobody takes our ideas, because they're gold, man.
That's right. We're gonna keep that on the hush for now, but trust me, we got some really cool things cooking for
the Gamebreakers. Let's just say we're going to be giving away like a lot of money, a lot of prizes. You know, we're going to be doing tons of challenges, tons of gaming challenges, tons of basketball challenges. We're going to be doing so much cool stuff that you're not going to be able to keep up. So I'm really excited for the future of this show, and mixing basketball and esports under one world. That's what we're all about here. So I'm hoping that you guys are loving that as much as we are.
Loving it, and we're loving your engagement too, like how you guys are commenting on our posts and the amount of views that we've got in such a short period of time.
Yes.
So as we're rolling some of this awesome content out, we want your opinion too. Let us know maybe some ideas that you can think of that you'd like us to start talking about, or some competitions you'd like us to incorporate, and we'll take a look at them.
Everybody stop right now. Stop scrolling. Stop looking at whatever you're doing and pay attention. If you guys love esports and basketball as much as us, smash that subscribe button right now. Hit the bell notification as well. Go into your settings on your phone and turn the notifications on for YouTube so you can actually get the notification. All right, because we are going to drop some crazy things. We don't want you guys to miss it. If we're giving away $1,000, don't you want to take part in that $1,000 tournament? I think you do.
And we've already given away some money, and the sooner you get involved, the sooner you got opportunity to make some nice cash.
Exactly. And we're going to cut to a quick break. Right after the break, we'll be coming on with Alex Superman Johnson playing for Team Canada 3x3. Super excited about that. Take care.
This episode is sponsored by Satiety. Take your basic essentials to the next level with luxurious and fashionable socks. Designed to elevate your everyday wardrobe, don't settle for ordinary when you can experience greatness. Join the community and step into comfort like never before. Let's break the game.
Welcome to the Gamebreakers, guys. Welcome back. This is an amazing episode that we have. I'm truly honored to say that we have Alex Johnson, Alex Superman Johnson, close friend of mine, has played in a couple of our tournaments here at the WDBA. He played for Team Canada for multiple years and had an amazing career in basketball. How you doing, Alex?
Good.
You
Thanks
good,
for
man?
having me.
Yeah, hey, no problem, man. No problem. This is great. We're glad, you know, you just had a child. Everything's going good for you. Everything's blessed. You're good?
Yeah, it's been really good. My wife is in remission for cancer, so that's been good. My son now is 3 years old, so he's thinking he runs the world. So
No,
it's been pretty good. So
yeah, well, if he's anything like his dad, you know, he'd be little Superman in no time.
I know. It's crazy. He's starting to jump off of the couches now. And he's fearless. So.
You got him hooping yet?
He was playing a little basketball yesterday, but he's mostly into Paw Patrol. That's his,
For sure.
That's his thing right now.
For sure. Paw Patrol will be his thing until he's about 5.
I know.
I promise you that. You know, I got a couple kids too, so just to see you having a child and going through that for the first time, it's an awesome experience for sure. But let's talk about your high school basketball journey, man. That's really where it all started for you. You know, you played for Vaughan Road Academy, had an awesome career there. What was like a defining moment that you had in Vaughan that you knew, like, I'm going somewhere in basketball. This is where I'm going.
I would say probably the beginning of my career, to be honest with you. After middle school, my head coach came to me, and it was because I was going to go to Eastern Commerce.
Okay.
And all the basketball players go there.
Yeah.
And my coach from Vaughan Road, he came to me. We lived in the same neighborhood, and he was just like, why do you want to go somewhere where the legacy is already built? Like, why don't you go somewhere and build the legacy?
True.
So I was like, man, he got me sold.
That's a good point.
So that was the biggest thing for me, to try and bring up the name of Vaughan Road, to put Vaughan Road on the map, and I felt like we did that.
Yeah, you did. You had a great career there. It led you into university basketball. You know, you played for Cal State, Bakersfield, and you know, NC State during your college career. That must have been a time playing in the States, playing against some better basketball players, because it's a different game out there. You know, it's a totally different game. How did you feel playing like Canadian ball and then going into playing American with the Americans? Was it a big difference?
Not a huge difference. I guess just because when I was younger, I used to play with guys that were always older than me. So It was
tough no matter what.
Yeah, it was tough no matter what.
Yeah.
But I definitely enjoyed my time in the States. Just their basketball savvy is just where it's at. I feel like Canada, we're getting there now, but when I was coming out of high school going to college, we were just behind.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
like I was going from trying to mail DVDs to schools to
Yeah.
to now these kids are getting NIL deals. So
it's a whole different world.
Whole different ball game now.
Yep.
So it's cool to see that we were kind of like the trailblazers and like because before
That's the era. You guys are the trailblazing era, that's for sure.
Before they didn't even know we played basketball. They thought we like lived in igloos or something.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. People still think that. Like I get comments all the time like, what do you guys even do in Canada up there? Shovel snow? Like, what are you talking about, man?
So I enjoyed it. Both schools were a different pace. Cal State Bakersfield was more of a smaller Division I.
Yeah.
Still got to play against some really good talent, and then NC State was just like top of the line. You're in, the kind of like not the mecca of basketball, but it was like Duke is right there, North Carolina's right there, and then you're there. So, playing against like, Seth Curry, Austin Rivers, Harrison Barnes, just to name a couple, every night was.
And you played point guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. So as a point guard too, like that kind of goes into my next question. As a point guard, mindset is like super, super crucial. We all know that. You got to be the one calling the plays. How has your mindset evolved through your career from high school to the NCAA level? And like, how has your IQ for the basketball changed?
I would say the great part about I definitely congratulate like my coaches for helping me through high school. It's like watching film was like key. Like
for sure, right?
You get to like critique everything that you do, and you're like, oh, why am I doing that? Like, why are my hands on my knees? Come on, run back. Like,
and it's like, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah. So I would say the biggest thing, like the mindset, is being able to see the game like outside of your peripheral. So like when I tore my ACL, like I didn't understand like why coaches were on me until like I sat for that whole year and I just watched, and I was like, holy, the game is totally different from like when you're watching and then when you're playing. So
sure.
I definitely gained a lot more knowledge just watching the game.
Watching the tape.
Yeah.
Hey, that's for all you basketball players out there, man. If you guys want to get better, man, tape watching is the #1 way to do it for sure. For sure. So speed, strength, and basketball IQ is like something that I watch your tapes. I've watched you play. I've seen you play live in person. And your speed is like I love watching you play. You're just always aggressive. You're always fast with the movements. You're always going in and out of people. The 3x3 lifestyle, how did you get into the 3x3?
Well, my general manager for my professional team, Mississauga Power.
Okay.
So his name was John Wiggins. He got into 3x3, and then one summer I had come home from overseas, and he was just like, yo, would you be interested in like playing in a tournament? I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And it was different, like
the whole vibe.
Yeah, it was totally different from 5-on-5. So
yeah. Are you saying you like that better than the 5x5 vibe, or what do you kind of like better?
I like that it's like it's always going, and it's like it's not predictable.
I think it goes with more of your style too.
Yeah.
3x3 is more your style. You're fast. You're a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
You hit clutch shots. So it's like I think that kind of player accelerates and does way better at 3x3 and than in the 5x5 setting.
It's hard to like choose like if someone said like, yo, would you choose 5-on-5 or 3x3? It's like they're too different. So it's like I like playing 5-on-5 because you have that whole team camaraderie with everyone. You got the brothers, and then the 3x3 is just
a country.
Yeah, I would say I like 3x3 because it's more compact. So instead of going overseas for 8 months and like spending like your whole time over there,
a week or two.
Yeah, this is like you can go to like maybe 8 or 9 countries in the year.
Yeah,
and like that's pretty dope to me.
In places that
so like that was
your family with you too, and
so that was kind of cool with 3x3. I was like, man, this would be sick if like
think about it. Your son is gonna see the world before he's even 10 or something.
I know, it's crazy.
See the world, right? That's you're right about that, man. It's you get to travel the world more, you get to see more of that side of things.
Yeah, instead of like being locked into just one country.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna ask next is how did the Team Canada opportunity come about?
honestly, I played on tour with Team Princeton.
Okay.
And then Team Canada had the FIBA AmeriCup tournament.
Okay.
So that was my first opportunity to play with Canada.
Okay.
And then from there,
They invited you to play for the team?
yeah.
Nice, for the AmeriCup.
And then that year after, it was 2020. It was after COVID.
Yeah.
It was for 2021. We were trying to qualify for Tokyo Olympics.
Okay.
And it was like Steve, Sir, Jordan, what's his name? I can't remember.
Steve Sir just had his record broken for the three
Oh yeah.
in Edmonton at the World Tour event.
Yeah, he did.
There.
You were there?
Yeah, me and Kyle went.
Oh, dope,
Yeah,
man.
it was awesome. Yeah, Paul invited us out and put us in like gave us like breakfast every morning and like lunch at the hotel.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he had VIP passes. We could do whatever we wanted on the site. It was wicked. It was wicked cool.
So we did that year. It was the Olympic qualifiers for Tokyo.
Yeah.
And I played with that team, and that was my first like actual like playing with Team Canada. Like, so I was like, man, this is kind of sick.
Yeah.
And like when you get a taste of it, you're like, we didn't end up qualifying. Like we missed it out by a game.
Yeah.
So when you get a taste, like, man,
I think it was France, right?
No. So this year we lost to
That's what
Austria.
I was talking about this year.
Oh, you were talking about this year.
This year.
This year was it was France that we lost
I
to.
think they needed that one game.
Yeah.
France is a tough team.
It was like a lose-lose for us because it was like they had so much ammunition. They had so much.
They did, yeah.
It was like, this is it. Like if they don't win, they're not going.
Yeah.
It was like, and like they came out of the gates. They didn't miss a shot.
Yeah, they did. That was. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bad game for Canada. But you guys played your heart out in that whole tournament, though. It was a great tournament. And every time I see you guys play, you're playing your hearts out, man. Like even in my tournament, where it's only it's $20,000, but it's still like it's not like for any type of international exposure. Or like you're not going to like some huge event after winning like some big cup, I guess. Well, I guess you are. Maybe I should be a little more, like humble about my tournament.
Yeah, for sure. Because like the 20,000 is like
the biggest in FIBA in North America.
That's the incentive.
Yeah, you're right.
I would say like for us, it's just like we don't get many opportunities to play it over here. It's not like over in Europe where it's like they
70 events a year.
Man, it's like they get to play every weekend. So it's like you cherish those weekends that you can play.
Yeah. We're really trying to bring that over here more, man. Do more events for you guys and everything like that too, because we want to keep doing those events. We want to bring the Magic Sky in. We want to have our own court, big media broadcast and everything. So that's the dream. That's where we're going with it. And I can only thank you for coming out and taking part and representing Team Canada in our tournament.
Oh, no problem.
That's great for us at the same time, so thank you for that. But yeah, man, so I got a question to ask you. It's a little bit more on the NBA side of things. If you could pick your top 5 NBA players of all time, I want to know who your top 5 NBA players are.
That's a hard one, man.
Yeah, it is, but we need them answers.
Let me see. Center, I'm going with Shaq Diesel.
Okay, you're gonna do it by position. Okay.
Point guard. Sheesh, that's tough. Point guard is stacked, man.
Stacked. There's a lot of good ones.
Okay, Kobe got to be on there for sure. So I'll put Kobe at my 2.
All right.
I got to get MJ in there, of course, because he's the first GOAT. So I got Shaq, Kobe, MJ. That's tough. Honestly, that's tough, man. I'm going to go with, to be honest, LeBron has to be in there.
Of course.
He has to be. So I put LeBron at my 4.
Okay.
So we got Shaq at the 5, LeBron at the 4, MJ at the 3, Kobe at the 2.
There's your point.
You know what? I'm going to go with Chris Paul, man.
Okay. I was going to say, it's got to be like Magic or somebody, right? Like
I didn't grow up in the Magic age, so.
You're right.
So.
But yeah, Chris Paul, man, for sure. His IQ is undeniable.
Yeah, so.
And now he's working with Wemby too.
I know, yeah.
They're doing numbers, you know?
It's crazy.
Doing some cool things together. So it's exciting to see for sure. You play video games much?
My wife cut off the video games after college. I used to be a Xbox guy. I used to play Call of Duty and
cool, man.
NBA2K.
Cool. We love mixing the esports and the basketball, so I just kind of wanted to see if you're into the game world.
I wish.
But,
I wish
I wish I had the time. Yeah, no. It's the same thing for me though. My fiance is like, "Hey man, we got things to do here. We got life happening."
You still play?
I still play a little bit just because of my career choice right now, and like, I have to be into the video game world a bit. But I love my Call of Duty. I love my NBA2K. Me and Cam play NBA2K all the time.
Okay. Who wins?
Lately me, but usually him. No. Let's get it straight. When we play on rookie, he wins all day. He's draining buckets from half court, you know. But we put it on Superstar, I win usually, you know.
Okay.
It's a little harder on Superstar, but he also doesn't have the game at home, so. He just comes and dusts me, and it's not a good look because I have the system at home.
What system you play on?
PS5.
Okay.
Yeah, PS5. Yeah, man. Xbox was good. I
know. Back in the day,
I'm on the dark side, you know, the PS5. Xbox like the light side, you know.
What system is better?
PS5. I like the marketplace better on Xbox. It's got a way better marketplace. Like I can order my paddles and my headsets right on marketplace on Xbox. You know, I can't do that with PS5. You can only buy games on there. So the marketplace is better, but as far as games go, PS5's games are way better.
And what are they doing now? Like before, like when I was playing, they had like the disc.
Yeah, same thing. You can still buy games in the disc version, but that's kind of dying off.
Really?
You know, video games are dying off the disc versions because everything's digital version.
Yeah.
Like now you can actually put an Xbox on a Fire Stick and play Xbox off your Fire Stick and a PS, bro. It's absolutely insane.
For real?
So games soon, you won't even need the consoles. You could just play it off your live TV.
Oh, that's
like
sick.
Your smart TV. Right. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. So yeah, man, we got lots of gamers on this platform, but we also have lots of young basketball players watching as well. So what's some advice that you can give them, especially those kids in elementary school or high school who have you know, dreams on their mind of making it to that professional level? What's some advice you can give them to help them further in their career?
I mean, the biggest thing is, I think Shay said it a couple maybe a week or so ago.
Yeah.
It was just like, what you put in is what you get out.
For sure.
So like, if gaming is your passion, then you got to make sure you put those hours in. If basketball is your passion, then it's got to be at least 3 workouts a day.
Yeah.
So whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. So
and I love that too. And that's with life. That's with life. Everything you do with life, man. If you ever want to do something, I'm a big believer in manifesting, you know?
Yeah.
But even a manifestation isn't going to go nowhere if you don't put the work into manifesting.
Exactly.
Right? You can't just think I want a coffee and it's going to appear. You have to get up and go get the coffee. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? So yeah, so it's really true. And yeah, man, thank you. It really means a lot for you to come on our show today. And we're really honored to have you. We're going to continue watching your career in basketball and watching Team Canada shine. I hope you guys can, you know, I just, one more quick question. Are they finding new players for Team Canada? How does that work right now? Like,
so they
wanted to know who's playing on Team Canada right now.
So that our last tournament, they were at the AmeriCup, and we tried out a couple new guys who we introduced, Grant Adua and Merrick Klassen.
Sweet.
They did pretty good. They ended up getting bronze at AmeriCup. So
there you go.
Hopefully we're trying to grow the pool.
You're still playing Team Canada for sure, right?
Yeah, I'm still playing. I'm honestly trying to figure out like how to help Canada. How do we get to that stage where we're, you know, competing and like. You
got to get Kyle on there, bro. Kyle will ball out, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll take Team Canada to gold.
Man, it's like, cause like. Though if you want to try to qualify for LA 2028, then it has to start now. It can't just be we'll do it in a couple years.
No, it's got to start now.
Cause like
if they're already starting with the promotions and like the videos and the flyers and everything, I see it everywhere now.
Yeah.
If they're already starting with the marketing side of things, like you should be training. Brother.
Exactly. So
all right, man. Cool, man. Team Canada, it's always in a good spot. I really believe in Canada basketball, that they have the best interest for whoever's playing. I feel like they do have the best interest for our country, and they want to see our country do good. And either way, thank you for coming. It really means a lot for the future of basketball. I'm happy, and I'm glad that you got to be here today with us.
Thanks for having me.
For sure. Take care, man.
Gamebreakers is home to everything esports and basketball. Let's break the game.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. That was an amazing interview with Alex Superman Johnson. You absolutely killed it as well, Dave. And I used to play against Alex in high school, man. He was always a really good player, but
I didn't know you played him.
yeah, well, I wasn't as good as him. You know, I was good. I could really dunk the ball.
Yeah.
But I wasn't as skilled as him. But he, you know, he could really shoot the ball. He could handle. So it's awesome to see him going from superstar to Superman for Team Canada.
There you go.
Really representing the country.
Yeah, man, Alex is a great guy. Like I'm super stoked that we got him on here. You know, second interview that we've done with the Gamebreakers. Like we got Superman Johnson on here, Team Canada. Stoked about that, you know, and he's got a great story, and I'm glad we could share that with the viewers for sure.
Definitely, definitely. Well, the next thing we want to get into is the winner of the Fred VanVleet jersey.
Let's go.
Waiting for.
Yeah, giving away prizes is exactly what I love to do here, man. This is my favorite part of the show. And, you know, the Fred VanVleet jersey, it's a city edition jersey. It's a beautiful jersey. And we released the first episode a couple nights ago on the 20th. And the way you won is just sharing that episode out to the community. And the winner is...
Drum roll.
His name's Rob Kennedy. Rob Kennedy, you have won. You are a subscriber to the Gamebreakers. Just hit us up in the comments of this video, and I will get that jersey sent out to you ASAP. Congratulations. It's the Fred VanVleet City Edition jersey. Beautiful black and gold Raptors jersey. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And if you didn't win, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Definitely have some more prizes coming up.
Yep.
But make sure to subscribe. Make sure to engage, because we love giving away prizes.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss out.
No, and that's what we're all about at the Gamebreakers, man. We like to disrupt the way normal things are done.
That's right.
And, you know, so everybody tune in to next week's episode. You don't want to miss it. Everybody smash the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Everybody take care. And we will be seeing you guys next week for episode 4. Take care.
Stay tuned.
Gamebreakers is home to everything esports and basketball. Let's break the game.